Another one. Groovy music on this channel. Can't help but just get into it and want to dance and bop your head, sing along, stuff like that. So I'm listening to one of the radio stations that's actually on the game. So let's see here if anybody is watching at this moment. Let's see, share. Want to copy that. Close. Boom. I hope this is the right spot to I hope this is the right. Wait, this is the. Where is my cursor? There we go. Alright. I didn't see if anybody has joined in yet. I only see one watching, which is probably me. And I paste. I believe the feed. Yes, okay. Let's sort of post video links, so. Okay. So, we'll see. Join our Beast Easter egg hunt. Well, that'd be kind of fun. I like Mr. Beast Burger. It's pretty good. Alright. Close off my phone. We're going to head back on over to my channel here on YouTube. And hello. Here we are in Rockdale, rocking out to some music. Do. Alright, so for anybody currently watching, or anybody that will be watching in the future, just wondering why I'm taking so long, this is Rockdale. I was working on this one long before I got onto the making videos for my channel here. And let's see, I need my inspector for a moment. And yeah, I built Rockdale. I had some traffic issues and such. Then the airport's DLC came out, and I decided to build Nashington. So Nashington was built. Oops, almost pulled my wire out. So Nashington was built, and then I started doing my videos after I started Dashington. So then I came back to Rockdale because I wanted to fix the traffic problems. One of the main reasons I stopped working in this city. I built myself this great little airport over here with the first episode because I didn't have an airport like this yet. And as you can see, the airport was built separate from each other. We have our passenger airport, which is all nice and big and filled with planes. We got our hotels. We've got our airline there. Hello, Mr. Dean Webb. How are you doing? And so yeah, I was just showing off. This here is Rockdale. Let me back up a little bit and do this. So this here is Rockdale. I was just saying how I started Rockdale when I first got my PlayStation 5. And as a tribute to the PlayStation, hey, ACC. And as a tribute to PlayStation, I did build this neighborhood here. But so Rockdale, just started showing this one off recently on my channel here. The first video, I built the airport here. I built a separate passenger airport and a separate airport for all my goods and everything and services here. The cargo airport. There's a nice little area in between here for the hotels and some other businesses and such. I made sure that flight paths were going around the airport so that could be built inside of there. And there could be trees and all that. Just trying to think of realism sort of with that. That's why I also did the long runways. Then it's ACK. Okay, cool. Well, it's good to know that stuff. Yeah, I wanted everything to kind of be out of each other's way. I mean, when you have air traffic controllers calling in and out the planes, the air traffic tower is right here, so they're watching all three of these, hypothetically. So they can call in the planes that are coming in for passengers there. They can call them in for cargo here, and they can fly. Well, if the game didn't have planes flying like crazy everywhere, they could naturally call them in properly. So yeah, Rockdale, and hopefully I'm not like moving around and making anybody motion sick there or anything like that. Stop. So, but Rockdale, let's see. Let's go to this. A population of 132,000. Currently dealing with some issues like any city would be. We got, looks like a lot of supply issues was my biggest deal. And the reason I had supply issues in Valley Lad was awesome and helped me get rid of a lot of the problems last week when I streamed this. And I had this whole freeway was nothing but traffic. Like it was redlined from here all the way through to here. It was just both sides red. In here, I'm still working on some of these traffic issues and such. I have an older railroad station here. I have another one built over here, but it doesn't get used as often. Then, of course, just traffic coming through here because this is all industrial in here. I have some homes back over here, but I mean, it's just all industrial. And then we got our ports right here, so it gets really backed up. Yeah, it's a busy place. I've tried hard to keep it where everybody's kind of self-contained. So, like, there's a separate shipping port and train port over here for the oil industry. And that has helped with the traffic over here. Yes, it is the console. And that is why I have, like, you'll see me all the time on other people's, like, oh, man, I got traffic manager. I wish I had that. But, with the console just being as vanilla as possible, this one, I didn't go as custom with anything in here. I mean, I did make, like, a small park here. I got a couple of things there right next to the university. This is my university. One thing you'll notice in my builds, when I build universities, I build them, I try to stay sort of realistic. So there's houses in there, there's businesses in there, things like that, just because that's, well, how it is around me. You go down to Medford, Oregon here, the college there is right in the middle of the city, basically. Same thing in Portland, Salem, stuff like that. Colleges just tend to incorporate the community. A lot of the ones I've been to and seen and visited were like that. And like this one here reminds me of one in Georgia that I went and visited. So, yeah, that's why I build colleges like that. In fact, the college here they had to buy some land away from them because Lewis Park would not give up their land to them so they could build their, I just liked Lewis Park too much right there. But yeah, they wouldn't give up their land so they could build their sports arena, and that's why that's there. Yeah, I was having a lot of issues with traffic. Like I said, Valley Lad came in, and he helped me out with this. There's a tunnel here. There is a bridge here. Yeah, mixed-use universities. They're pretty much everywhere. I mean, I can't think of one university that isn't Okay, maybe I can if I really thought hard, but I can't think of one university offhand that isn't mixed in with the community around it. So, at least in one way or another. A bridge here that would make Gemsen cringe probably, but I did try to think of, working with the city around it and stuff like that. Let's see. Of course, the angles here are completely crazy coming off of there. So, yeah, this is Rockdale. Come back into the screen for a second for a nice overview. This is the city. Let's say I learned a lot with this one. I was watching City Planner Plays, Yumble, and Biffa a lot at the time. And so a lot of this is kind of based off of stuff like that. Like all of my piping is under the streets because of City Planner. I tried to think of grading on certain things because of him. Biffa just kind of made me think of having a little bit of fun and incorporating, stuff from the community inside of it and putting in the trees and stuff like that. I did try to keep some rocks in certain areas. I just can't remember. I think it was here, maybe? No. Yeah. There's some rocks in there and stuff. Certain things like that. And of course, Yumble just gave me a good idea, has some good tips and stuff on his channel. And then that's where I just started trying really hard. And that's why, again, when I started Gnashing Sin, I really wanted to try something different with going more unique with it, I guess. Trying to build more and stuff like that. And then I eventually ended up back here because Gnashing Sin is just, I've filled up every single square in my city, almost like I have done here. So, I kind of came here just to start off the episode of Rockdale, with Rockdale, and just check out the traffic and to kind of give, Valley Lad a big thank you for the help with what happened here. There's in a good city, there's going to be traffic. But I kind of wanted to thank Valley Lad for it, just kind of show off what's going on here. But the real reason I started up today, and hopefully it won't hurt me, is I'm going to quit to the main menu. All that should have saved with the auto save, or should have done nothing without. I didn't have to save. That's what I'm trying to get to. And I was going to start a brand new map for the live feed. I will occasionally go back to Rockdale and Gnashing Sin, but I just felt like coming back to some of these new maps. That's the one I'm using. And I wanted to find something that has trains in it, something that would be nice to build on, and I think this will be it. I am going to Rockfield, what an interesting name. Let's change that, though. It's too much like Rockdale. That's you know what? I got a better idea. Let's go up here. There we go. Spring Valley. Perfect. I love how it'll just fix that for you. So we're going to change this to Spring Valley. I like this one. I've been looking at these maps. This is one I'm interested in building on. It's got farmland and everything. I love building farms. However, because it's my live feed, I got to do this. I have Santa Vegas. That is my one. I'm trying very hard to do without all these cheats on. But for my live feed, let's play with the cheats. Let's have some fun. Let's build and enjoy the map and see what we can't create here. So this is going from Rockdale to Spring Valley. I believe it was Spring Valley. And yep, Spring Valley. And so let's see what we got here. It's going to start us off with, oh wow, that is an interesting trumpet inlet to this area. There is a good train track, yes, in at the ground floor. So, again, being able to build with unlimited money, you can have some fun here. So, let's think about this, though, because we got water flowing through here. Let's, in fact, we're going to be able to build up into the mountains if we want. That gets a little difficult at times, though, so let's try to stick to the valley mostly. And have industries, farm stuff? It does, actually. Here's campus. There's industries. There's park life. Airports. And disasters. So, park life, industries, campus. Yes, okay. So, I do have that. I went and I bought everything for the console. It was on a great deal. Like, PlayStation had it on sale for in the 30s. Yeah, exactly. It just gets the last, because they got, the modders, I think, are some of the biggest help to them when they get patches, because the modders will be like, oh, well, I need this to be adjusted and stuff. So I get why they do the computers first, or why, I should say PC gets it first. So let's see. I want to connect this into a boulevard. By looking at this, I want to play with the farmland a little bit, but I think we'll keep the farmland to the other side of the freeway there, and we will put... Does the river have a water path in it? You mean like the directional flow? Not really. Kind of comes out, but it's a real still area through here. That's nice. Could use that for boating, fishing, things like that. Set up a nice park there, and then it continues on. That's actually kind of cool how it continues on through there. I hope that's what you were talking about right there. That one looks to do about the same. Has a little more flow to it over there. So, alright. Let's bring a boulevard straight down, I think is the best bet. Oh, okay, can we get cargo? That is something I did not think about. Double check that real quick, because cannot connect to a route. And I can't check that one right now, because I don't own any of that. I mean, I could buy it, but we'll try to go slowly through the land purchase here. Usually I just buy the big square, and then I just go crazy. Actually, why not? Let's go ahead and do that. Purchase. Yeah, fishing industries for sure. Probably do some salmon in here and stuff like that, I would bet. And that was probably a bad purchase, but okay, that's kind of a weird map. Oh well. Nothing I can do now, I guess, unless I start it over, but fine, that works. I got a mountain I get to deal with. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has a ship connection at all. That's fine. I have to deal with no train connection in my other map, so. And in Nashington, the ships just started going crazy on me. I had to like turn that industry's money down so far. Like they were backing up just this line of ships going out. So it doesn't bother me to not have to use it. That's funny. It wants to grab that little island, to not use them. So not going to be concerned about it. Let's see. We got a lot of land to work with now. We'll make some nice, decent farms over here, I think. And we got the trains running through there. All right. Got this picked out. Let's get this going like I was saying now. That helps give me a grid to work off of. Let's just give that a nice good length there, and we'll figure it out at that point. That's fine. So, I did a little research, and a boulevard is a road lined with trees. So there we go. A nice little boulevard. I know. We're all about learning here. Okay, so coming into that boulevard would be a nice idea to use trees. However, I need to do single roads, or single lane roads. So this, and here's one of the things that kind of stinks about this, is when I lay these down, oops, that's not what I need. When I lay these down, it's going to, let's see, change direction. What? You won't let me change direction? Change direction. Space already occupied. That's odd. Let's see if I can't fix it, though. I think that fixed it. I think that'll work. So one thing that I have to get is they can... Oh, look at that. It's actually making them go right. But sometimes it'll let them turn right here, and that backs traffic up. So we'll see what happens. So now that we've got that, that's our main road on and off. I think that should be okay for now. In the future, that'll probably get changed to something different. But we want to get a city started, so let's go to our medium roads. We'll run some grass-lined streets here. Let's try to make our first major intersection away from that to keep the traffic flowing. So we'll go about here, I think. Nope, I need straight roads there. Will you stop being picky? This is one thing about it, is the controller loves to screw with me sometimes. Like trying to just pinpoint a section or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to stop here because I want to look at the terrain over here and see whether I want to build a bridge or an underpass. And I think that's going to be a bridge. So we're going to back it up. And we'll come back to that in a minute. Come on, stick. And I think we'll try to get sort of close to the shoreline here. But we'll look, because we're going to incorporate it. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 4 again. Nope, 4. And that one's going to go right on through. Sweet. We'll stop it right before the train tracks, because we'll work that around each other there properly. I don't like to cross the train tracks with the roads because it just, then you have to deal with when traffic backing up and stuff like that. So you might as well build a bridge or something from one or the other. Let's extend these out. They are also going to cross over. I mean, obviously we have a great demand for housing here, so let's get some roads going. I think just to start, we should just grid a few things out just to get things going, and then we'll work from there. I mean, obviously this isn't going to be a perfect grid, because then we can add in a park here, or even a road, or do something in the future with this. But this will help keep at least the start of the city under control. I can keep an eye on traffic this way. Only thing I really don't care about messing with too much is, like, there's sometimes there'll be a gap in between where the houses will be and stuff, and that doesn't bother me, because then I can run in there and put in a trail or something like that, because there's always going to be a gap somewhere if you're not, perfectly squaring everything out. So, like, these ones here, I can run trails one direction or the other, add a park to one side or something so it doesn't cut off too many houses. So that's things I like to think about, why I don't go too crazy with gridding, like perfectly, I guess. And yeah, trees, trails, you can build little parks. I mean, when I'm doing grids, I will stay, I'm not going to, like, not have these connected and have one here or something weird like that. And so, let's see. This I could take out just a little bit further. And so we'll start that off. That's far enough away from the freeway to be housing. We can run all kinds of businesses along here. And they're going to want work, but let's get them started. And we're just going to paint our districts ahead of time, even though I'm not ready to set up, like, the districting options and all that yet. And I am not going to worry about being perfect, other than wiping out stuff like this. Little edges I don't need. Oops. There's a little too much there. Sometimes when I'm playing with the computer or with the controller like this, like, you can actually get this to link to a road and it'll follow a road and stuff like that. I have other little tricks too, but I'm just not too worried about that right now. So we got Walnut District. I will make sure of this. I do like the self-sufficient homes. You know what? We're going to do that. Green businesses. At least we'll worry about that for now. So then... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That is not what I want. We're going to have to hit the select button for that. So, that should be fine. Just stop there for the moment. And do this. And we'll rethink some of these. I'd rather the houses got that. Oh, we're going to need power and stuff in a second here, and they're going to start complaining about that. Let me do a few more of these housing areas. That'll work. Okay, now they're going to complain about water and all that. So let's just pause this for a second. Since we have all of our beautiful options open, I don't want to pollute any of these rivers. So I think what we'll do... Our city's going to be up here. We've got... You guys probably can't hear it, but my German Shepherd is having a dream next. He's like laying next to me. He's dreaming. He's over here. It's totally distracting. Oh man, this is all hilly over here. This would be terrible. I think. All right, we're gonna probably end up having some industry somewhere in here or over there. So we're gonna think ahead. Well, there's industry here. We're going next to a freeway. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna build some industry next to the freeway here. I think that's gonna be our best bet, and we'll just stick with the eco advanced water treatment plants. That's a main road. I don't want to put it on the main road. See, without building these bridges, it screws me up. So, right up on the rails, that's great. Also, right off the freeway. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, I didn't even think about the ore right there. I wasn't even looking at that. Let's look at this real fast. City info. Natural resources. Wow, look at that. See, I knew I was going to do the farming over here. Look at that. Oh, man. That is going to get dirty in this area because there's a lot of oil and ore right there. So, I think we are going to put it on a main road because it doesn't have any traffic going in and out of this building. So let's go ahead and just place it here. That'll work. Bring it back a little bit in case I got to adjust that road. Power, 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 power. Power, 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 power. Ooh. It's not going to be a lot, though. Thinking about a dam right here. Wonder how much that would give me. You know, I wish that I did play on a console because it would be neat to recreate cities like you do, Dean, and such. I've seen other players do the same thing, but I think it would be almost impossible to do it on console. Only 16 megawatts from that thing. And it goes right into that hillside there. Hardly anything. And it's going to cost me $100,000 to build it. Not that I care, but... no, I don't like that. Yeah, it's just not a good dam. It's like right here, maybe... Flood the whole area for nothing, yeah. Only 16 megawatts off of that. And there's a good flow coming in right here. I saw City Planner screw this up before, and it's going to go right dead into a mountainside, so that might not be good. So yeah, that's not... Ah, man. Okay, maybe we can't go hydro. Back to only doing 16. Yeah, I'd rather have that 1600. Well, I guess for now, we'll go with solar. Well, no, solar's not going to keep me supplied at night, though. So, Geothermal has 80. I kind of like the nuclear option. No pollution, noise pollution. That would increase my amount of electricity coming out. Oh, I thought I had a text. That was just my phone giving me news that I don't care about. I guess, alright, let's do this. Since this area's... Again, something without a lot of traffic, so we'll put it here on a main road. That way the main roads, I want to try to keep light traffic on the main roads so that they can get used by trucks and stuff like that. I don't want a lot of, like, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. So... Oh yeah, one trick I've found with the console is to turn off, be sure to have plenty of housing around the nuclear. Yeah, exactly, what a good idea. Just like Chernobyl. In fact, for fun, I just thought of a good name for it. We'll call it the Chernobyl Power Plant. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Natural disaster comes through and screws me up. Alright, that's good. Let's get one ran in here. I really like that I'm able to speed this up on my edited videos. So you're not sitting there like, oh, look at pipes on the ground. Yay. Oh. I think they're going to ask me for water over here, so I might as well run that. Style reactor in the steam. Is there? Oh, man. Another reason I've got to... So like I was saying before, my niece is going to get married, and I think after her wedding in June, then I will start putting money aside to work on getting a new computer, because my little Dell laptop is just not cutting it. So, okay, we got pipes. So they're not going to ask about that. Now I got to get the power ran, though. And one thing I love about these is they can always be moved. I'm going to come up here. Okay, maybe that was a bad choice. Stop it right there instead. I still have my snapping options off. It just makes it easier to go through here and pick my spots. Alright, that's just a little bit higher right there. And it wants to put it right in the middle of the road, huh? Of course it does. That's probably a little too far. We'll stop that there. Yeah. And these all disappear as buildings get built. That one's definitely going to disappear. Alright, now we can let it play, because hopefully they don't complain to me about anything other than needing businesses and work. So, let's go to that. Don't need a whole lot of businesses right now. Just kind kind of surround them so that they can get shopping and such. Kind of like you'd see getting built in real life. Then we let it play. Let's kick the speed up on here. As I noticed one difference between console and PC. Like I can't go, like I tried doing the 30-minute challenge from Sunken Ship, and I could not do it. I couldn't accomplish what the PC players can on console. It just goes too slow as far as picking up. What are you talking about? Water? I've got. Oh, duh. I am a frickin' dummy, right? Of course they want water. How could I be so dumb? Let's go to... Since I'm not going to pollute any of the water systems, I think I'll just put this downstream somewhere so I'm not affecting too much on my map. So we will... do this. We're going to come in, drop in... Oh, no. Oh, it doesn't want to grab it. Oh, there we go. I'm not trying to go out of city limits. Don't worry there. Okay. That's just going to be temporary for now. We'll come in. We'll adjust this later on. That's the beauty of having unlimited money. Then we can drop these guys in. These guys right here. We'll just stay ahead of ourselves with 2 water suckers. And I imagine... Let's try to stay semi-realistic here. And at least make it look like they would have a road out here or something. Oh. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with freeform. We'll just follow the water back for now, and then we'll adjust, since we'll just leave it on a dirt road so that we can either upgrade or, we'll either upgrade or change it around. Let's leave that spot open in there. No, that's a bad idea. We're not going to connect into that. Come through here. And, of course, I didn't think about any of that. So we'll just do this, and then we'll readjust our power lines to come through over that. In fact... and get rid of that one and just do that. That works perfect. And now, oh yeah, snapping options. I can quickly-ish go through here and there. Oh, come on, guys. And there. We're almost there. This is probably the most boring part about this game, is laying the pipes down. I mean, I guess I could have done a straight shot. There's always that option. There we go. Oh, they're going to need power, so let's just be nice and give them their own power supply. 1 megawatt. Oh, that's wonderful. How about 3? Cheez-Its and crackers, man. There's power here. We have to run a power line. Alright, I don't think they need more than a megawatt anyway. Forget it. I'll just get a megawatt. And we can hit play. Oops. Pause it again. And that should give them water. Booyah. Done. Alright. So, I am going to have to come up with a good thumbnail for this one because it's started off as Rockdale and ended up as Spring Valley. So, maybe I'll just do the Spring Valley one. Get my hands on some Dole juice there. Oh shoot, it's 12:30 already? I don't know what time it is for you guys, but it is 12:30 in the afternoon for me. I'm on the west coast of the United States in Oregon. I mean, not really on the coast, but you know what I mean. I am inland. I was on the coast of Oregon for a while, and I flippin' hated it. Oh God. Talk about a terrible place to live. Oregon coast, I mean, not all of it, but Gold Beach in particular, what a terrible, terrible, terrible fucking town. And that is, oh my God. 9:30 p.m.? Nice. It's not too bad. 2:30 p.m. I'm from the future! You're in Dallas. I saw you talking about Texas in the, Discord, and I was wondering what part. My sister was just out there visiting Austin and stuff like that. She lives in Vegas herself. Let's see here. Okay, so we got a police department, and we're gonna need a fire department. Which got the torches. All right, let's see. So we got some police and fire. That was necessary. They're gonna start complaining about other things. Let's think about this. Healthcare. We need a medical clinic. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start off big time here. We're gonna go with a hospital first. Neither of these does anything other than looks different. So let's go with this one to start off with. And there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. In between the power lines. And you're going to want water. It's probably a bad spot. That's probably a terrible spot for it. Let's see here. Let's move this. That is a terrible spot. Let's put it... They'll still all get access, but I want to do off of that main road up there and do it more down here, I think. And then I gotta fix this power line up here. Wow, what the hell? And I screwed it all up again. There we go. I'm gonna be sort of happy with that. Run some water up the road here, since there'll be some other businesses at some point. And... okay, so they have access to the hospital from both sides there. That's what I was looking for. I was not thinking I didn't have a road there for some reason. That'll give everybody access for now. Let's get back in here. Give them access to the water. I like that spot. Then we come into child health care. That's got to help everybody out too. So Let's do it off of the main road like that. Still accesses everybody. Cemetery, definitely necessary. I would personally love to be buried next to some water, so let's do that. That's right next to housing and everything. It's so creepy sometimes. Why are you guys complaining about water? Did I not run pipes to you there? I guess not. Okay. So, back to this. Not going to worry about that. Sauna, helicopters, no. Sports hall, that'd be kind of cool. Community pool, yoga garden. Be sure the cemetery doesn't result in bodies. As long as we don't experience any floods, I think we'll be okay. In fact, yeah. If we're trying for some realism here, before it gets anybody in it, let's just change that up. It doesn't get too much traffic, so we'll put it there. That should work. They're all disappointed. And instead, what we'll do is we'll throw down the community pool in this area. Yeah, right on the corner. Because if a pool gets flooded, who cares? And sports hall, I think I do want to put that in somewhere over here, possibly. I would have thought about up here, but houses are already starting to fill in, so it still affects everybody, and it gives them all happiness and health. Now we got to think about the chitlins. The children's need their schoolins. The children's need their schoolins. I'll throw 2 in, why not? Because if them ain't getting no schoolins, they ain't gonna learn how to talkins rights. High school should cover just about everybody in this neighborhood if we put it in the right spot. These gots to be learned, right? You're right. These gots to. If they ain't gettings no learnings, they ain't going nowhere. Very close to the river in a flood, they Alright, how about we change... We'll throw the high school... Oh, man, the high school down there doesn't help everybody, though. There it does. So, sorry, business, you're gone. Everybody keeps worrying about these floods. I know I have disasters, but... This school, let's... Alright, we're gonna have to, take a home out, then. It's just not... Correcto. You know, that's... the biggest thing. I totally agree, though, that education is super important. I don't have kids myself, but like I have nieces and nephews. I have always been adamant about them being in school and learning and keeping their grades up. I always tell them, don't be like Uncle Donald. Don't make sure you get your school done. I was a smart kid, but I just never that was my problem. Like, the teacher would be teaching us something that I was like, okay, this is boring to me. I could do this in my sleep. But if the classes were interesting, like English class, I loved English. Just writing poetry and writing stories, and I didn't really like the book reports and stuff like that. drowning children is never a good move as a PR rule. No, it is not. So, looks like they're wanting some industries now, so we should think of that. I do need to get these. Alright. So we're going to just do some basic bridges, because I could do landscaping and such, but I was doing the grass roads through there. So, straight. Let's make sure our snapping options are on for this, because I need to get some bridges built. Need some guidelines to work with. Alright, that looks like a good spot. Oops. I needed to raise that up first. It does not like that at all. Alright, let's try a different spot. How about right next to it? Perfect. Okay. Oops. Okay, so now let's make sure the grade looks good. And that's the longest grade right there, so we'll keep that. Oops. Longest grade there. And that's just going to stop for now. I just wanted to get a bridge over this. And we'll start this one too. Guideline there. Oops. Need to raise that up. Wants to do that to me again. Coming towards the freeway a little more, I guess. Okay, it worked. So, let's make sure we get the good grade again. Nice long grade on there. And we'll do a stop after that, because we're not going out there yet. That will take us eventually to the farmland. And, ooh, I kind of overbuilt that bottom bridge, because in the farmland, I'm going to be smart and build that like they would around me here, and run the roads mainly through the greenways, and allow the farmland to be used up for farming. So we will figure, well, I guess this isn't going to be farming here, so we can run roads and such, maybe some housing, and then in the yellow there. So, alright, now we got to get... What am I thinking here? I'm thinking, there we go, industrials. So, perfect, right along the backside there. What just happened? Oh. I cut off power again. There we go. That should make you guys happy. Alright, so... Alright, so let's go along here. And I have to eventually get rid of those. Right? There's no point in having that now. I mean, they all should be self-sufficient-ish, you know, solar panels and such over here. Oh, actually, that's the wrong road I want right there. I'll take that one out. What I like doing here, especially in these industrial areas, is these roads. Make sure there's 2 lanes out so that they can turn one direction or the other. I'm so glad they added these roads in a while back too. Alright, that's good. I like that better. And I guess we'll just do general industrial in here. Don't really need to worry about... Oh wait, what's this? That is ore, isn't it? And a tiny bit of forestry. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That makes me think a little bit there. Let's... Yeah. I want to do that. We're going to do it. We'll turn this into ore mining. We'll get that out of there. We're not going to do like a ton through here. That'd be... What in the world are you doing? And well, we're not going to do that road right now. Okay. So... This will be ore. And that will be forestry. There we go. All right. Hopefully they can coexist next to each other there. I'll just run them on the inside for now. They're going to build some weird buildings there if I run that one. So we'll just keep that going like that for the moment. I guess we could... No, I don't want to go out there. Gotta hit the select button. Alright, so now they should start building up some industry. Oh yeah, I'm going to need water. They have access to power right now, so that shouldn't be an issue. Make sure this is off again. Try to make these water pipes as quick as possible so I'm not taking up all the time with them. If they would grab each other. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Are you too good for that? There you go, there you go. Just snap. Grab it, grab it. Grab it. Oh my gosh. You got to think through some of these. All right, let's do this. Of course, there's gonna be that one little spot. Oh, whoa. All right, so that should work out. Let's let that play. Of course. Of course, I did not think about that. A landfill. Well, I guess there's no better place than right here. Might as well. Sure, we'll give them a post. Wait, which one do we need first? Let's put the big one in first. That's probably a bad spot, actually. In case I need to make that road go anywhere, so... Right there we go. In case that road's got to go through there, then the post-sorting facility's not in a bad spot. Yes, I will be doing recycling. Let's do that. Recycling center, actually, sit right there next to it. Oh, no, it can't sit right there, but right there is just fine. So, don't need that, don't need that. Well, we could use one of these in the future, I'm sure. And there is definitely a need for more housing. So, let's put it in here. Oops, gotta turn the snaps back on. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, come on. Stop playing with me. Stop it. Alright. That looks good. Oh, you know what? Let's think about where that ends. So right there. Yep. Have a little bit of fun with this section, I guess. Each of those little blank spots can get a nice little oh, what are you doing to me? Get a little trail through there or something. Make a little park area in between there in the future. Okay, so let's go ahead. I had a feeling it was going to be a new spot. Alright. Go ahead and make them self-sufficient also. Don't need to worry about those businesses. But we do need to put in homes. Zeros. Okay, select. And select. Oops. I meant to grab another square there. Okay, son of a gun. Is that correct? That is not correct. This is correct. Okay. And, of course, they're all going to beg me for water. Water, water, water. We need water. It's coming. It's coming. You guys are just too fast for me. I did not turn my snap twos off, but it is actually giving me exactly what I want. I guess it's because everything's squared off right now, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Let's go down the center here. And that should have given everybody water. I don't think we'll have any issues there. So, Arlo Square, Walnut District. We're just going to let the names land as they may for now. We'll fix them later on. So that's taking care of that need. Looks like they weren't interested in building ore. All I'm seeing popping up is the forestry industry over here. That's cool. At least they're conscious. Earth conscious. Alright. They're probably going to want another school over here just to be on the safe side. Yes, they are. And yeah. Yep. Looking good. Okay. So I'm probably going to sit here a little bit later this afternoon and think about a few things to do with the city. And we'll just kind of go from there. I got to look at the map, make a few plans. You know, running around all rampant like this and just doing that stuff willy-nilly is fun, but I do like to think about what I'm going to do. Like I said, I want to do farming over here. There's plenty of areas to do forestry and such. Those are always good. And, of course, we've got these great ore and oil deposits in different areas, especially right along the train tracks. Like Dean was mentioning, that is absolutely a beautiful selection or a beautiful spot for that to be. I'm going to have some... definitely have industry going off like crazy over here. So probably even an airport. We'll see if we'll mix like an airport and all right, I'm already coming up with ideas. So yeah, it is quite possible that we will be building an airport in here somehow. It'll be a small one, but it will be a cargo airport. We might just use the stock one instead of building one. I don't know. We'll see. It would be fun to build one, though. So, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. And ladies and everybody else, no matter who you want to be. Can't have planes without plans. You're right. I need to make plans. So, I'm going to end this here because it is 1 o'clock. I am starving. I need to go eat some lunch. And, I want to sit down with this map and just think a little bit later, and I promise this will all be everything done on, this will be saved for Sunday. I won't do a thing on it until then, but I will make plans, and I will go over them with everybody next Sunday. So you guys have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever you got going on, wherever you're at, and I will talk to you all soon. In fact, some of you I will probably talk to and mess around with on the chats later. So you guys have a good one.